about you every night in the darkness, in the silence. Words that burn like fire, words that taste like violence. I fill up pages with the things I'll never say, letters I'll never send, locked away in a drawer to stay. Dear you, I'm still in love with you, even though we're done. Dear you, you were my moon, my stars, my only sun. Dear you, I'm sorry for the ways that I fell short. Dear you, these are the letters of a heart that's come toward. I fold them up and hide them where nobody will find. These letters I'll never send, these words trapped in my mind. Letters I'll never send, they're piling up like snow. Letters I'll never send, there's so much you don't know about the way I break and about the way I cry, about the thousand reasons why I couldn't say goodbye. These letters that I'm writing, all the truest parts of me. Letters I'll never send, they're setting me free. But freedom tastes like poison when it's built on things unsaid. Letters I'll never send. Addressed into your name, but I'll never seal the envelope. 'Cause once they're in your hands, I lose my only hope. But maintaining this illusion that you still might care, that if you read these letters, you might come back here. So I keep them hidden in a shoebox under my bed, a collection of confessions, a graveyard of the dead. Each letter is a piece of me I couldn't give away. Letters I'll never send, forever here to stay. I reread them in the darkness like a prayer that I can't pray. These letters I'll never send, they won't fade away. Letters I'll never send, they're drowning in regret. Letters I'll never send, the greatest doubt of all the words I owed you that I couldn't speak aloud. Letters I'll never send in my funeral shroud. I'm burying myself in ink and paper, and the entire letters I'll never send, a crime against the sublime. These undelivered messages are all that's left of us. Letters I'll never send, turning into dust. And maybe one day I'll have the courage to burn them all, to watch the words go up in flames and lose their thrall. Or maybe I'll deliver them when you're old and gray, and you'll finally understand the things I couldn't say. But more likely they'll stay hidden till the day I die, and someone will find them and they'll finally know why I was always broken, why I always cried, why these letters I looked at me like I was close enough, like I would do until you found the real stuff. I was the placeholder in your heart, the stepping stone, the practice run before you found your perfect one. I could see it in your eyes when you thought I wasn't looking, that you were settling for me, that you were second guessing I was never quite the one, never quite enough, second best forever, and that's the hardest stuff. I knew it from the beginning, but I held on tight, hoping that someday I'd become your only light. Second best forever, that's what I became, second best forever. You made that plain, never quite the first choice, never quite the dream, second best forever, or so it would seem. I loved you with everything, but you loved me with less, second best forever, that's my only address. You took me as a consolation prize, second best forever, I see it in your eyes. There was always someone else, a ghost inside your head, someone you compared me to, someone you'd rather instead. And I tried so hard to measure up, to be what you required, but I was always falling short, I could never be admired as the one, as the only, as the love of your life. I was the one you settled with, not the one you'd wife. I was the warm body on a cold night, second best forever, and it didn't feel right, but I stayed because I thought that love could change your mind, that if I gave enough of me, you'd leave them behind. Second best forever, that was my mistake, second best forever, that's the price I paid, believing that persistence could turn me into first, second best forever, it only made it worse. You took my devotion and you used it as a tool, second best forever, and I played the fool, loving someone who was always looking away, second best forever, what a price to pay. Maybe if I loved myself more, I wouldn't have accepted less. Maybe if I'd valued myself, I would have walked away blessed, but I was so desperate to be loved, to be wanted, to belong, that I accepted second best, and I sang that song. For years I told myself that second best was fine, that eventually you'd see me, that eventually I'd be mine, but the truth is that you never saw me at all. Second best forever meant I had to fall, and then one day you met them, the one you really wanted, and suddenly I saw the truth, suddenly I felt haunted by all the years I wasted trying to be enough, trying to compete with a ghost, trying to love you enough. You looked at them the way I'd always wanted you to look at me, with wonder and with passion, with a love that's free. And I realized that second best was never gonna change, that you'd always see me as the one that's strange. So I finally walked away, I finally let you go. Second best forever now, I finally know. That was my story to tell, my own private hell, but I'm better now, I'm stronger than before. I don't accept anymore, I'm first choice for myself, I'm the love of my own life. crack and feel it coming undone. The way you look at me like I'm not the one. We're not quite broken yet, but we're well on our way. Halfway to broken, and I can see the cracks in gray. You're pulling away slowly like a tide going out, and I'm standing on the shore wondering what this is about. We're still together, but we're barely holding on. Halfway to broken, soon you'll be gone. I can see the ending before it arrives. I can feel us dying while we're still alive. Halfway to broken, and I'm watching it fall. Halfway to broken, and I can't stop it. Oh, we're not quite shattered, but we're getting there. Halfway to broken, and I'm starting to despair. The point of no return is getting closer every day. Halfway to broken, and there's nothing left to say. We're suspended in the moment between holding on and letting go. Halfway to broken, and I'm moving too slow. There's a distance growing between us and the bed. A silence that's deafening, words left unsaid. We're going through the motions, playing house, playing time. Halfway to broken, and it's starting to feel like a crime. You don't look at me the way you used to before. Your touch feels like obligation, like a chore. And I'm trying to hold us together with my bare hands. Halfway to broken, and I don't understand how we got to this place, how we fell so far. Halfway to broken, we're already scarred. Halfway to broken, teetering on the edge. Halfway to broken, we're making a pledge to end this slowly rather than rip it clean. Halfway to broken, the saddest in between. We're dying by degrees, we're fading into gray. Halfway to broken, and I can't make you stay. We're both pretending that we're fine when we're clearly not. Halfway to broken, and I'm losing my slide. Maybe it would be better if we just broke clean, if we ripped it off like a band-aid, if we made a scene. But instead we're lingering in this purgatory, this halfway place where nobody gets glory. We're not fighting hard enough to save this thing, and we're not letting go to feel that sting. So we're stuck in suspension in a slow motion fall. Halfway to broken, and it's the worst of it all. I catch myself making plans for a future we won't have, booking trips that we'll never take, heading down a path that leads to nowhere, to an ending that's assured. Halfway to broken, and I'm no longer lured by the fantasy that will work out in the end. The reality is sinking in that I'm about to lose my friend. 'Cause that's what we were before we became this broken thing. Halfway to broken, and it stings, it stings, it stings. And it stings, it stings, it stings. And I'm wondering if you feel it too, this halfway broken feeling coming through. Halfway to broken, and I'm losing my grip. Halfway to broken, we're making out to slip into the abyss of relationships that couldn't stay. Halfway to broken, and there's nothing left to say. We're caught between fighting for love and accepting defeat. Halfway to now, our story's incomplete. We're moving toward the inevitable, toward the final fall. Halfway to broken, and I'm bracing for it all. So maybe it's time to finish what we've started, to take this halfway breaking and become departed, to stop pretending that we're fine, that we're gonna make it through. hear you everywhere, in every song that plays, in the whispers of the wind, in 1,000 different ways. Your name is carved into the walls of my mind, echoes of your name, and I can't leave you behind. Every conversation that I have with someone new, I hear your voice underneath. I hear echoes of you in the laughter of my friends, in the silence of the night. Echoes of your name, repeating left and right. I'm haunted by the sound of you, by the way you speak. Echoes of your name are making me weak. Echoes of your name, they're bouncing off the walls. Echoes of your name, they're answering my calls. I can't escape the sound of you no matter where I go. Echoes of your name are all I know. They're ringing in my ears like a song I can't forget. Echoes of your name, the deepest kind of dead. I'm trapped inside a canyon of your memory and pain. Echoes of your name falling like the rain. I tried to replace you with someone else's voice, but every word they spoke was drowned out by your noise. Your name is the only sound that my ears will recognize. Echoes of your name are hypnotizing my eyes. I walk through crowded spaces, but I only hear you speak. Your voice is in the static, your name is in the creak of the floorboards underneath me, and the heartbeat in my chest. Echoes of your name won't let me rest. I'm drowning in the sound of you, in the echo of your soul. Echoes of your name are taking their toll. Echoes of your name are screaming through the void. Echoes of your name, and I'm paranoid that I'll never hear anything else but you again. Echoes of your name, my only friend, they're ringing like a bell inside my head. Echoes of your name, wish I were dead. I'm suffocating under the weight of your refrain. Echoes of your name driving me insane. Maybe if I stop listening, they'll fade away. Maybe if I cover my ears, I won't hear you say my name in that voice that destroys me every time. Maybe if I silence the echoes, I'll be fine. But silence is just another kind of sound. It's the absence of your voice that'll bring me down. 'Cause I've gotten so used to hearing you all day that the quiet is louder, and I'm pushed away into a space where I'm completely alone with nothing but the echoes of your name echoing through my home. I tried to move to a place where you've never been, thinking that geography could silence all your sins. But you came with me, packed inside my mind. Echoes of your name, I'm losing what I find. Your voice is in the walls of every room I enter. Your name is freezing me to my very center. I can't escape you no matter how far I run. Echoes of your name, you've already won, and I'm surrendering to the sound of you. Echoes of your name, everything rings true. Echoes of your name, echoes of your name, ringing through my mind. Everything rings true. Echoes, echoes of your name, echoes of your name, echoes of your name. So maybe this is love, this endless repetition, this compulsion to keep hearing you, the strange addiction. We were a work of art, carefully constructed brick by brick, a masterpiece in progress, something beautiful and slick. You painted me with colors I'd never seen before. I sculpted you with patience, carved you to the core. We were hanging in a gallery, admired by everyone, a testament to what two souls could become. But masterpieces are fragile, they're delicate and rare, and you handled me like you didn't care. We were framed in gold and mounted on the wall, but masterpieces can be broken, and we started to fall. Masterpiece ruined, shattered on the floor. Masterpiece ruined, can't create anymore. We were a vision of perfection, a vision of what's true. Masterpiece ruined, and it's because of you. All that time we spent constructing something great. Masterpiece ruined, sealed by fate, the artist and the canvas, the brush and the paint. Masterpiece ruined, and there's nothing left to make. I spent years perfecting every detail, every line, making sure that every stroke of you was mine. You were my greatest achievement, my life's work. But masterpieces can be stolen, and it hurts. Someone came along and saw what I had made, and suddenly you wanted to trade for something new, something fresh, something untouched. Masterpiece ruined, and it cost us much. We were the envy of the world, we were stunning to behold. But masterpieces fade away, they lose their gold. Masterpiece ruined, vandalized with graffiti. Masterpiece ruined, no longer pretty. We were a symphony of color, a ballet of light. Masterpiece ruined, stolen in the night. All the years I invested in creating something fine. Masterpiece ruined, and you crossed the line. The artist and the subject, the dreamer and the dream. Masterpiece ruined, nothing's what it seems. Maybe that's the curse of masterpieces, they can never last. They're beautiful precisely because they're not built to last. We were always gonna fall eventually. The laws of physics say that entropy must win in the end, that nothing gold can stay. Maybe masterpiece ruin was always on the way, and perhaps the beauty was in the inevitable end. And knowing that we'd break, we'd split, we'd rent. So maybe I can find some peace in the destruction, in the knowledge that our masterpiece was perfection, precisely because of the disruption. I've hung you in a museum of broken hearts, a gallery of all the masterpieces torn apart. And people come and look at what we were before. They weep at the beauty of the wreckage on the floor, because broken things are still beautiful, still real. The cracks reveal the story, they reveal what we feel. And maybe ruined masterpieces are more precious than the whole, because they show the struggle of the soul. We were a work of art, and we still are. Even broken, we're exceptional, we're a star. Masterpiece ruined, but still a work of art. see my heart in every crack and fracture, in every broken piece. Masterpiece ruined, but I found my peace. We were a vision of what could be. Masterpiece ruined, but we're still legacy. The artist and the canvas transformed through pain. Masterpiece ruined, but we'll never be the same. I loved you like a sword, sharp and double-edged. Cut through my own skin just to see you bleed. Every kiss was a strike, every touch was a blow. I loved you like a weapon, and I wanted you to know that this love could destroy, that this love could kill. I'd use every ounce of my devotion to bend you to my will. You became my greatest weapon and my deepest wound. I loved you like a weapon and it consumed. I was armed with your memory, loaded with your name. I loved you like a weapon and I took aim. Loved you like a weapon, sharp enough to scar. Loved you like a weapon, you tore me apart. This love was ammunition, this love was a gun. Loved you like a weapon and I'd use it again. For fun, I was a missile aimed directly at your heart. Loved you like a weapon from the very start. Destructive and obsessive, violent and true. Loved you like a weapon, I was pointed at you. I loved you with the force of 1,000 storms, with the power of a hurricane that destroys the forms of everything you were, everything you'd been. I loved you like a weapon and I wanted to win. Win you over, win your heart, win your soul. But loving you like this was taking its toll on both of us. We were casualties of war. I loved you like a weapon and you wanted more. We were soldiers in a battle that we couldn't win. I loved you like a weapon and it consumed us both within. Loved you like a weapon with lethal precision. Loved you like a weapon, my only decision. This love was a grenade with a pin pulled out. Loved you like a weapon without a doubt. I was a loaded gun, trembling in your hands. Loved you like a weapon, you were my last stand. We were fighting and fucking and falling apart. Loved you like a weapon, you were my dart. Maybe love isn't supposed to be this dangerous. Maybe this intensity is just heinous. But I couldn't help it, couldn't hold back. Every fiber of my being was on attack. I loved you like a weapon because that's all I knew. How to fight, how to hurt, how to break through. And you loved me the same way, just as violent and raw. Loved you like a weapon and we were breaking every law of decency and reason, of gentle hearts. Loved you like a weapon and we tore ourselves apart. But maybe that's what passionate love is. Maybe it's supposed to be violent bliss. Hurt you, I just wanted you to feel the same intensity I felt, the same fervent zeal for this love that consumed me, that drove me insane. I loved you like a weapon and I caused you pain. And you loved me the same way, with fists and with fire. We were a battlefield of passion and desire. We were casualties and conquerors all at once. I loved you like a weapon and I don't want this to be defunct. 'Cause even though it hurt us, even though we bled, I loved you like a weapon, and I'm not full of dread. Loved you like a weapon, beautifully destructive. Loved you like a weapon, so constructive. This love was a force of nature. This love was a force of will. Loved you like a weapon, and I always will. I was a hurricane aimed straight at your soul. Loved you like a weapon, and you made me whole. We were violent and passionate and burning alive. Loved you like a weapon and we survived. So don't apologize for loving me this way. Don't regret the battles that we waged, 'cause loving you like a weapon was the most honest thing that I've ever given. It's been everything. We were dangerous together, we were risky and raw. Loved you like a weapon without a flaw, and I'd do it all again. I'd love you just the same. Loved you like a weapon, forever your flame. Loved you like a weapon, sharp and true. Loved loved you like a weapon aimed at you. Loved you like a weapon of violent and free. Loved you like a weapon, you completed me. Loved you like a weapon, dangerous love. Loved you like a weapon, you fit like a glove. Loved you like a weapon and I'd do it again. Loved you like a weapon till the very end. September came with a chill that I couldn't shake. The leaves were turning colors, and so were you, for heaven's sake. The air was crisp and biting, like your words that final day. Shadows of September, and you slipped away. The month of new beginnings became the month of ends. The season of transition became the season when you left my friends. And now whenever autumn comes creeping through the air, I'm haunted by the shadows of September by your stare. September knows my secrets. September holds my pain. September is the season where you fell like rain. Shadows of September dancing on the wall. Shadows of September reminding me of fall, of the way you left me when the summer turned to cold. Shadows of September, a story to be told. The month that stole my sunshine, the month that took you away. Shadows of September haunting me every day. I'm living in the darkness of a month that won't let go. Shadows of September where the broken go. There's a melancholy in the way September smells, like endings and beginnings, like heaven and like hell. The back to school excitement, the preparation for the freeze. Shadows of September brought me to my knees. You said you needed space, you said you needed time. September was the month that drew the final line between the summer love we had and the autumn of our pain. Shadows of September falling like the rain. September was the month that changed everything. Shadows of September, what did you bring? Shadows of September creeping through the night. Shadows of September stealing all my light. You disappeared into the fall like leaves off of a tree. Shadows of September, you took all of me. The cruelest month of all, the month that broke my heart. Shadows of September tearing me apart. I'm drowning in the darkness of a season full of dread. Shadows of September where my dreams are dead. Maybe September is the month of truth, when the world gets stripped of its summer youth, when reality sets in and we have to face the things we've been avoiding in that warm embrace. And maybe that's why you left me when the season changed. Maybe September showed you that our love had been estranged. And perhaps I should be grateful that you left so clean, that you didn't drag it out, that you left me in between. But I'm not grateful, I'm just hollow and alone. Shadows of September have become my home. I drive through the autumn and I see the changing leaves, and I'm reminded of the way you brought me to my knees. In the middle of September, when the air turned cool, shadows of September. I'm sorry for the way I loved you with too much intensity. I'm sorry for the way I needed you with such immensity. I'm sorry that I couldn't be the person that you needed me to be. I'm sorry for the apologies, I'm sorry endlessly. These words are wrapped in sadness, in the melancholy of regret. Apologies in minor keys, the saddest song you'll hear yet. I'm sorry for the promises I made that I couldn't keep. I'm sorry for the wounds so deep. I'm sorry for the weak. I'm singing you apologies in every minor chord, apologies in minor keys, remorse as my reward. Apologies in minor keys, they're all I have to give. Apologies in minor keys, the only way to live with the weight of all my failures, with the burden of my shame. Apologies in minor keys, calling out your name. I'm sorry for the distance, I'm sorry for the pain. Apologies in minor keys, falling like the rain. Each note is a confession, each melody's a prayer. Apologies in minor keys, floating through the air. I'm sorry that I couldn't fix the things that broke between us. I'm sorry that my love became a wall that kept us from truly being close, from truly being free. I'm sorry for the apologies that pour out endlessly. I'm sorry for the anger, I'm sorry for the tears, I'm sorry for the wasted time, I'm sorry for the years that we spent together, but we were never really there. Apologies in minor keys, I'm drowning in despair. I'm composing you a symphony of everything I've done wrong. Apologies in minor keys, my sad and sorry song. Apologies in minor keys, they're haunting and they're true. Apologies in minor keys, I owe them all to you. For every careless word I spoke, for every time I failed. Apologies in minor keys, where my heart has sailed. I'm sorry for not fighting harder, I'm sorry for giving in. Apologies in minor keys, where does the end begin? Each refrain is a regret, each verse a deep remorse. Apologies in minor keys, pulling me off course. Maybe apologies aren't enough, maybe words can't mend, maybe all the sorries in the world can't help me comprehend the damage that I've caused, the way I've torn you down. Maybe apologies and minor keys are all I have to drown in the sorrow and the sadness of the things I cannot change. Maybe I should stop apologizing and face that it's too late. But I can't help myself, I keep singing these sad songs. Apologies in minor keys, where I belong. I'm sorry for the person I became when I was with you. I'm sorry for the way I changed. I'm sorry that it's true that I wasn't strong enough to be what you deserved. I'm sorry for the apologies. I'm sorry for this plate of sadness that I'm falling apart, but nobody knows. I'm breaking into pieces while I'm putting on a show. Smiling at the grocery store, laughing with my friends, bleeding out in silence while my life just ends. There's a wound inside my chest that's open and wide, but I'm keeping all the pain locked up inside. Nobody can see the way I'm dying piece by piece, bleeding out in silence and there's no release. I'm hemorrhaging emotions, but I'm keeping them concealed. Bleeding out in silence, nothing will be revealed. Bleeding out in silence, that's the loneliest way to die. And nobody hears my cry. I'm fading slowly, imperceptibly away. Bleeding out in silence, every single day. There's a life draining from me, but I'm acting like I'm fine. Bleeding out in silence, drawing one last line. I'm screaming on the inside while I'm quiet on the out. Bleeding out in silence, that's what I'm about. I go to work and I perform, I play the part so well. Nobody suspects the private hell that I'm living in, the anguish and the pain. Bleeding out in silence, going insane. I sit in meetings and I nod and take my notes, while inside I'm drowning, I'm losing all my votes for sanity and reason, for anything at all. Bleeding out in silence, I'm having a fall. I'm crumbling on the inside, but I'm solid on the outside. Face bleeding out in silence, I'm losing the race. Bleeding out in silence, nobody calls me to check. I'm a wreck, my wounds are invisible, my scars are all inside. Bleeding out in silence, nowhere left to hide. I'm deteriorating slowly, day by agonizing day. Bleeding out in silence, wishing I could say help me. I'm struggling, I'm barely holding on. Bleeding out in silence, my strength is gone. Maybe if I screamed louder, maybe if I cried, maybe if I let people see the pain I've tried so hard to hide. Maybe someone would help me, maybe someone would see that I'm not okay, that I'm not free. But screaming takes so much energy when you're already spent, and crying feels selfish and time's already been lent. So I suffer quietly, I bleed in private spaces. I smile at the world and put on all these faces of someone who's okay, someone who's alright. Bleeding out in silence in the dead of night. I've gotten good at hiding, at disguising all the pain, at pretending that I'm stable, that I'm sane. But inside I'm falling apart at the seams. Bleeding out in silence, dying in my dreams. I wonder if anyone would notice if I disappeared, if anyone would miss me, if anyone has cared. All this time I've been disappearing slowly into dark. Bleeding out in silence, leaving just a mark that nobody will see, that nobody will find. Bleeding out in silence, leaving you behind. Bleeding out in silence, and I'm running out of touch. Bleeding out in silence, reaching for the line between existing and living, between here and not. Bleeding out in silence, and I forgot how to ask for help, how to let people in. Bleeding need help. I'm struggling, I'm losing the way. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to show the bleeding wounds, the pain, the undertow. But until that day comes, I'll keep smiling through. Bleeding out in silence, I've got nothing to lose. Bleeding out in silence, that's my secret song. I've been this way too long. Bleeding out in silence, no one hears my screams. Bleeding out in silence, nothing's what it seems. Bleeding out in silence, fading day by day. Bleeding out in silence, but I'll find a way. Bleeding out in silence, that's where I reside. Bleeding out in silence, dying on the inside. We're suspended in the moment where you've left, but you're still here. In the space between goodbye, where everything's unclear. You've said the words that ended us, but you haven't walked away. The space between goodbye is where we're forced to stay. There's a limbo that we're living in, a purgatory of the heart, where we're not quite finished breaking, but we're already torn apart. You're a ghost that's still breathing, you're a memory that's real. The space between goodbye is where I learned to feel the weight of what's unfinished, the pain of what remains. The space between goodbye running through my veins. The space between goodbye, that's where I'm trapped in time. The space between goodbye, where you're still mine. Not quite lovers, not quite strangers anymore. The space between goodbye, I'm bleeding on the floor. It's the cruelest of all places, it's the hardest place to be. The space between goodbye, between you and me. We're frozen in this moment, we're suspended in this dance. The space between goodbye, we don't have a chance. You move out, but your presence lingers in the apartment still. The space between goodbye is stretching on for years until I can't feel you anymore, until you're finally gone. The space between goodbye is where I carry on. You're dating someone new, but you still text me late at night. The space between goodbye keeps us in a fight for something we've already lost, or for something that's not there. The space between goodbye, we're breathing the same air. We're stuck between the ending and the start of something new. The space between goodbye, I'm still holding on to you. The space between goodbye, we're living in a dream. The space between goodbye, it's not what it seems. You've said you're moving forward, but you keep looking back. The space between goodbye, we're both in this trap. It's the most painful of all places, it's the place where hope survives. The space between goodbye, where our love still thrives. We're caught between the past and future, between the end and start. The space between goodbye, you're still breaking my heart. Maybe we need to commit, maybe we need to fully leave. Maybe the space between goodbye is deceiving us, deceiving me. 'cause we can't live here forever. We can't stay suspended in time. Eventually we have to choose. Eventually we have to define whether we're together or we're not, whether we're done or we continue. The space between goodbyes, quicksand, it will never let you through. So maybe we should say it all again. Maybe we should fully end, or maybe we should fight to stay. Maybe we should recommend ourselves to this strange in between, to this liminal space we share, the space between goodbye. We're almost there. Days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months. The space between goodbye becomes our home. We've established this routine, this painful dance we do. The space between goodbye, me and you. We meet up for coffee and we talk about our lives. The space between goodbye is where the tension thrives. We almost kiss, we almost take each other's hands. I dress myself in the emptiness you left behind. Wore your absence like a coat to keep out the cold of time. It fit me perfectly, tailored to my pain. Wore your absence like a coat through the sun and through the rain. It became my second skin, my armor and my shield. Wore your absence like a coat to help me learn to heal, or at least to function, to move through the days. Wore your absence like a coat in so many ways. I wrapped myself in missing you, in the way that you're not here. Wore your absence like a coat to make the world disappear. Wore your absence like a coat, heavy on my shoulders. As I'm growing older, it kept me warm on the coldest nights. It kept me safe from harm. Wore your absence like a coat wrapped around my arm. It became my identity, my greatest accessory. Wore your absence like a coat, it became me. People couldn't see the real me underneath. Wore your absence like a coat, a funeral wreath. I became so accustomed to the weight upon my back that I forgot what it felt like before you went to black. The coat became a part of me, inseparable and real. Wore your absence like a coat, unable to heal. I would pull it tighter when the world got too loud. Wore your absence like a coat, my grief wrapped in a shroud. It was the only thing that made sense anymore. Wore your absence like a coat, opening every door to memories and moments, to everything we were. Wore your absence like a coat to help me defer. Wore your absence like a coat, like a second home. Wore your absence like a coat, never alone, with the feeling of you missing, with the echo of your name. Wore your absence like a coat, accepting all the blame. It became my uniform, my badge of honor worn. Wore your absence like a coat from dusk till dawn. I was recognized by how much I was grieving. Wore your absence like a coat, that's what I believed in. Maybe I wore it for so long that I forgot what I looked like without it, what I'd got. Underneath all those layers of longing and of pain, maybe there's a version of me that could remain. Even if I took this coat off, even if I let it go, maybe I discover someone I don't know, but that terrifies me more than wearing it forever. Wore your absence like a coat, we were tethered, so I keep it on, I keep it close, I keep it near. Wore your absence like a coat, year after year. I've become so identified with missing you that I don't know who I am without this feeling running through. The coat has become my comfort and my curse. Wore your absence like a coat, for better before, but not again. Wore your absence like a coat. Wore it every day. Wore your absence like a coat. In every single way. Wore your absence like a coat. It became my skin. Wore your absence like a coat. Letting pain win. Wore your absence like a coat. But now I'm taking it off. Wore your absence like a coat. No matter the cost, I'm shedding your absence. Wore your absence like a coat in the spring. I'm learning to live without carrying this thing. We set fire, everything we built. Watched it burn down slow. Burning bridges, burning hearts, putting on a show. We destroyed each other systematically and with care. Burning bridges, burning hearts filled with despair. You took a match to all the good things that we had. I poured gasoline on everything, driving you mad. We were awesomeness together, burning down our love. Burning bridges, burning hearts, and then we flew. Separate directions, leaving only ash behind. Burning bridges, burning hearts, losing our minds. Burning bridges, burning hearts, watching it all fall. Burning bridges, burning hearts, destroying it all. We were beautiful destruction, we were chaos and we were pain. Burning bridges, burning hearts in a hurricane. The flames were high and raging, consuming everything we were. Burning bridges, burning hearts, setting the world afire. We burned so bright and brilliant before we went down. Burning hearts, watching us drown. Burning hearts, watching us drown. We said things we couldn't take back, threw them like grenades. Burning bridges, burning hearts in 1,000 ways. We were cruel and we were honest, we were brutal in our truth. Burning bridges, burning hearts, destroying all our youth. There was no going back after we said what we said. Burning bridges, burning hearts, leaving you for dead. Not literally, but emotionally, we killed what we had. Burning bridges, burning hearts, and we were both glad that finally we could let it go, that finally we could break free. Burning bridges, burning hearts, you and me. Burning bridges, burning hearts, no turning back now. Burning bridges, burning hearts, taking our final bow. The smoke was rising higher with each unkind word. Burning bridges, burning hearts, the worst we've ever heard. We were intentional destruction, we were deliberate and mean. Burning bridges, burning hearts, the ugliest scene. We burned every beautiful memory, destroyed it all. Burning hearts, accepting our fall. Maybe we needed to burn it down to be free. Maybe destruction was the only way to let it be. That we were never meant to last, that we were fire and ice. Burning bridges, burning hearts, it's such a price. We couldn't coexist peacefully, we could only combust. Turning bridges, burning hearts, turning love to dust. But perhaps there's beauty in the ending that's so total in the way we burned it down instead of dying slow and slow gall. At least we went down fighting, at least we went down bright. Burning bridges, burning hearts in the dead of night. I don't regret the burning, even though it hurt like hell. Burning bridges, burning hearts, breaking the spell of pretending that we could make it work, of pretending we were fine. Burning bridges, burning hearts, crossing the line. You don't regret it either, eyes can see it in your eyes. Don't regret it either, I can see it in your eyes. Burning bridges, burning hearts, at least that's no lie. We both knew that the only way out was through the flames. Burning bridges, burning hearts, accepting all the blame. And the ashes that remain are proof of what we were. Burning bridges, burning hearts, everything is blurred. Burning bridges, burning hearts, we did it so complete. Burning bridges, burning hearts, accepting our defeat. But it's a beautiful defeat, it's an honorable end. Burning bridges, burning hearts, we couldn't pretend. We burn with such intensity. taking off your crown? Who chose destruction over slow decay? Burning bridges, burning hearts, going out in blaze. At least we're not lingering in some painful in between. Burning or finally letting go, or finally breaking free. Burning bridges, that's you and me. Burning bridges, burning hearts, we're both on fire, taking us higher. Open flames, burning hearts, we burn it I'm on my knees in the dark, whispering to a God I'm not sure exists. Scattered prayers falling from my lips like broken wrist. I'm begging for a sign, for a reason, for a way. Scattered prayers, fragmented, nothing left to say. My words are disjointed, my thoughts are all a mess. Scattered prayers are all I have left to confess. I'm praying for a miracle, I'm praying for a change. Scattered prayers, desperate and deranged. I'm praying for you to come back, I'm praying for relief. Scattered prayers, the last vestige of my belief. Scattered prayers, falling to the ground. Scattered prayers, barely making a sound. I'm praying to the universe, I'm praying to the void. Scattered prayers, my soul's been destroyed. They're incomplete and broken, they're fragmented and unclear. Scattered prayers, whispered in fear. I'm reaching out for something, anything at all. Scattered prayers against the wall. I light a candle in the darkness, hoping it's enough. Scattered prayers. When the going gets tough, I'm pleading with the cosmos, with the stars up in the sky. Scattered prayers, asking them why you left me, why you chose to go. Scattered prayers, the only thing I know how to do when everything is falling apart. Scattered prayers coming from my heart. I'm praying to every deity that might be listening now. Scattered prayers, I don't even know how. Scattered prayers, reaching toward the light. Scattered prayers for the endless night. I'm praying for forgiveness, I'm praying for your grace. Scattered prayers, written all over my face. They don't make sense together. Scattered prayers, they don't form a whole. Scattered prayers, healing my soul. I'm grasping at the straws of faith and hope and love. Scattered prayers, what I'm thinking of. Maybe prayers are supposed to be perfect or complete. Maybe scattered prayers are what the broken need to speak. Maybe God or the universe or whatever's out there hears the desperate, disjointed words born from tears. Maybe the most honest prayers are the ones that fall apart, the ones that come from the most wounded heart. There's a box of photographs growing pale with time, fading Polaroids of a love that used to be mine. The colors are bleeding out, the image is unclear, fading Polaroids, losing you year after year. I watch as your face becomes a shadow of what it was, fading Polaroids, and I'm losing because the memories are deteriorating along with the film, fading Polaroids, taking over the helm of my ability to remember what you looked like before, fading Polaroids, I'm losing more and more, fading Polaroids, slowly disappearing, fading Polaroids, what I'm most fearing, and that one day I'll look at these images and won't know who you are, fading Polaroids, you're already far from being clear, present in my mind, fading Polaroids, you're leaving me behind. The pictures are a metaphor for memories that fade, fading Polaroids, promises we made, I try to preserve them, keep them safe from the light, fading Polaroids, disappearing from sight. But time is relentless, it takes what it will, fading Polaroids, and I'm standing still, watching as the evidence of you dissolves away, fading Polaroids, every single day. I look at one and I can barely see your smile, fading Polaroids, making me despair all the while. The corners are curling, the edges are worn, fading Polaroids of a love that's been torn and faded just like the pictures of our time, fading Polaroids, you're no longer mine, fading Polaroids, becoming abstract art, fading Polaroids, tearing me apart, I'm losing you twice, once when you left and once more, fading Polaroids, erasing what's at the core of who you were, what we were, where we've been, fading Polaroids, and I can't begin to hold on to anything concrete or real, fading Polaroids, this is what I feel. Maybe this is how we're supposed to heal. Maybe fading Polaroids are how we learn to feel that nothing lasts forever, not even memories. Maybe the fading is a kind of mercy, a kind of release from holding on to something that can't be preserved. Maybe fading Polaroids are what we deserve, as a reminder that time moves forward, that we have to too. Maybe fading Polaroids are how I move on from you. So I'll let them fade, I'll let them go, fading Polaroids, and I'll learn to grow without needing to see your face so clear, fading Polaroids, I'll shed this tear. There's one picture that's almost gone completely, fading Polaroids, and I'm smiling sweetly at the irony that the one I held most dear, fading Polaroid, is the one that's disappearing here. It's the last one of us together, smiling without a care, fading Polaroids, and soon you won't be there, even as a ghost in a photograph, even as a shade, fading Polaroids of everything we've made. We'll be gone, we'll be nothing but a memory, fading Polaroids, and that's okay with me, fading Polaroids, I'm learning to let go, fading Polaroids, accepting the flow of time and of change and of loss that we all face, fading Polaroids, giving me grace to move forward without being tethered to the past. Nothing's made to last, and maybe that's the beauty of it all, fading Polaroids, eventually we fall. So thank you, fading Polaroids, for showing is crushing me. We came so close to forever, but we fell short of the line. The weight of almost is driving me out of my mind. I can feel it every day, this heaviness I carry. The weight of almost makes me feel so weary of trying again, of believing in love. The weight of almost has become my glove that I wear to protect myself from hope. The weight of almost helps me cope. The weight of almost is heavier than heartbreak. The weight of almost is more than I can take, of the potential that we never realized. The weight of almost has me hypnotized by what could have been if we tried just a little more. The weight of almost is what I'm keeping score of, all the moments when we could have stayed. The weight of almost is the price we pay. Almost married, almost moved in together. The weight of almost, we could have lasted forever. Almost said I love you in a way that was true. The weight of almost, I almost got you. We were almost there at the altar, almost signing the lease. The weight of almost won't let me find peace. Almost is a prison where the inmates are ghosts. The weight of almost is what haunts me most. We were almost a life that we'll never live. The weight of almost has so much to give. The weight of almost, it's a burden I can't shake. The weight of almost making me ache for a future that existed only in my mind. The weight of almost is cruel and unkind. It shows me the road that we didn't take. The weight of almost, for goodness sake, is suffocating me with all these might have beens. The weight of almost is eating me from within. Maybe the weight of almost is worse than the pain of goodbye. The weight of almost makes me wanna die, not literally, but metaphorically speaking. The weight of almost has left me aching, 'cause at least with goodbye there's finality in it. But almost leaves you forever in a loop, my friend, wondering what if, what could have been. The weight of almost is a sin, against moving forward, against letting go. The weight of almost keeps me moving slow, so slow that I'm barely moving at all. The weight of almost is making me fall. I see you sometimes and I'm reminded again. The weight of almost, what might have been. We were so close, we were nearly there. The weight of almost, it's hard to bear that we're not together, that we chose the safer road. The weight of almost is a heavy load. I wonder if you feel it too, if you carry this weight. The weight of almost, is it too late to go back and choose differently, to rewrite the story? The weight of almost, I'm losing my glory of believing in second chances and trying again. The weight of almost has become my